I'm James Merritt, and I'd like to ask you a question. Have you ever gotten what you didn't deserve? I don't mean in a good way. I mean in a bad way. Yeah, you've been mistreated. Somebody spread a rumor about you that was not true. Somebody did something to you that was just totally unfair, that you had done nothing to deserve. That's why I love a young man by the name of Joseph. Joseph is one of the few men in the Bible that the Bible says absolutely nothing critical about. And yet, if you don't know the story of Joseph, let me just tell you. His brothers were so jealous of him that they wanted to kill him, changed their mind, dropped him in a pit, were going to leave him for dead, and then had thought the better of it, and then sold him into slavery. Joseph goes to work for a plantation for a master, works his way up the ranks, proves he's very trustworthy. He's given charge over the entire plantation. The wife wants him to go to bed with her. Joseph refuses. She accuses him of rape. The master believes the wife. He's thrown into prison, spends 13 years for something he did not even do. So all of this, he's 30 years of age now, and now everything from being left in a pit, left for dead, sold into slavery, now in prison for something he didn't do. And yet, the Bible keeps saying one thing over and over about Joseph: the Lord was with him. The Lord was with him. And I'll be honest with you, every time that I read that, I want to say, you know what, Lord, if that's the best you can do, just go be with somebody else. But when you read the story of Joseph, here's what you realize. Even in the worst times of your life, number one, God is arranging the prospects in your life. God is moving the checker pieces around the board on your life. God is putting things in place to help you grow and to become the person that He wants you to be. God is fulfilling His plan for your life. Later on, when Joseph met his brothers after many, many years of being separated from them because of what they had done, they were afraid he was going to execute them. He didn't. You know what he said to them? He said, you know, guys, I can look back, you know what I realized? God sent me into that pit. God sent me into Potiphar's house. God sent me to this prison so I could now be the prime minister of this great nation, and I could take care of you. And I'm telling you right now, you're in a tough time in your life. Life's not been fair to you. You've got the short end of the stick. Listen, God is accomplishing His purpose in your life. You can believe those three things. God's always working out His plan. God's always working out His purpose. And by the way, God's always keeping His promise. One of the greatest promises in all the Bible, Joseph illustrates it. Romans 8:28. All things work together for the good of those who love God, to those who are the called according to His purpose. So you're discouraged? Be encouraged. You feel like you're all alone? Look up. Even when you think everything is going against you, God is for you. And if God is for you, who can be against you? So says the book we're going to spend 52 weeks with this year.